Hi, besties. I have been in London for 3 weeks and I've showed you guys nothing, told you guys nothing about what's going on. Sorry, been soaking it all in. But today I'm taking myself on a date, but I'm not actually going on a solo date because you guys are coming with me. And I'm going to show you how much fun solo travel is, how much fun it is to take yourself on a date, and how you don't need to overthink it. Just freaking do it. First things first, though, these drying racks. I'm coming for your neck. I miss my dryer, even though I think my clothes are gonna last longer and like they're gonna be better and they kind of smell better, but it's just like one of those things that I'm realizing I'm very American and I like convenience. We're letting that go and we're letting our clothes dry for 3 days. But first, let's do a fit check. And the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is the cultural differences. Like, here's a little fit check. This outfit makes me feel kind of like an adult. This little bodysuit on from Express with a linen shirt. I don't think you can see them here. Hold on. Some trousers and my little Target shoes. I miss Target a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not much about. I miss my family and I miss Target. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The thing I'm the worst at so far is figuring out how much time I need to take the train. Like, because you have to walk there and then you have to like be on the train. And I'm not that great at it yet. So we're gonna take an Uber. We're here at like the perfect time though, because everything's green and it's a bit like overcast today, but it's been beautiful weather. Okay, so I literally wasn't even going to film in this restaurant because I was so embarrassed. And then I think homegirl, like my server, she saw my camera and she was like, I think you would really like it downstairs. So I came down here and I absolutely love it. First of all, this is Eggs Benedict. America could never. Looks like a sophisticated Eggs Benedict. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get smarter eating this, but cheers. I know it's kind of awkward to think about like taking yourself on a date and like going up to the table and be like, for one. Because trust me, sometimes like people do give you the crunch. Sometimes people do give you like weird looks and like, oh, for one, like, do you want to sit at the bar? No, I want a table. I'll tip you good. I'll take care of you. You take care of me. We'll have a vibe. But no, I want a freaking table. And at first it's like, you guys are finding out that I can't cut. My mom cut my steak till I was way too old. Let's have a bite though. But it's awkward at first, but then it's like so much fun and it's so empowering. And I've never been on a bad date with myself. I've been on plenty of bad dates with men, but I've never been on a bad date with myself. Mm. Mm. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. I do think though that Eggs Benedict is just a bougie egg McMuffin. And this right here is like the bougiest egg McMuffin. I'd cut this so bad. I gotta go actually eat it. But you guys get the picture. Let's have a sip of this coffee. Sickening. Okay, the bathroom's really cute too, but I just have to say bathrooms in general in London and Europe will be my 13th reason because I keep getting locked in every single public bathroom I go into because all of the locks are so confusing. And it's like a freaking, it's so tight. It's so tight in here. It's so tight in here. Okay, wish me luck. My other sir came down here and said, do you like it? He was like, I noticed the camera and I figured you would like it down here better. And I just think that is the number one thing that I've learned about solo travel is people notice it, not in a I want to kidnap you and traffic you way, but in a way of, they want to help you, they want to talk to you. I look American, like they know I have a camera, They want the promo too. So just freaking get yourself out there. And honestly, it's only scary the first time you do it. Like now I go up to a place and I'm like, give me a table for one. Best day of my life. Best day I've ever had with myself. That's how I know to do it. Okay, now I think we're gonna go to a museum, but I accidentally am right here by Harrods, so I feel like we have to go because yesterday was Allie's birthday and that's her favorite place, so we have to go for her. Okay, so we got a matcha and we're gonna go to Harrods. I don't know if we have time to go to Harrods and the museum because I have a call with Riley at 5 because, you know, this isn't just a holiday. But I do need a new perfume. Mine literally ran out yesterday. You know I'm a perfume girly. I also have these bad. I'm still not sleeping great, so we shall see. Honestly, that store, I understand the hype. Like I understand the hype. However, I get too overstimulated, so I just had to get what I always get. Oh, French Girl perfume that you can't find in the States. The one that I ran out of today. So now I'm gonna walk my happy little bouteille to the museum and stay there for 3 hours because I just spent entirely too much money too fast. It has been raining for days, so I'm like, should I just go to the park? I don't know. It's so beautiful. Guys, I messed up. I just went to the pharmacy and accidentally spent more money, but it was stuff I needed, like skincare I ran out of. But then I just stumbled upon this designer vintage store. Someone told me to go home. The bags are insane. Okay, I made it without spending any more money. And honestly, the building's beautiful. I think this is the building. Forget that bus. But let's go inside. Hey guys, embarrassing. That was not the building. This is the building. This is more like it. This is it. We're gonna go inside now. Feels like I'm back at home when I see shattered glass. Guys, everything is just so sickening. Last night, I got into a deep dive on Ancestry because I'm like, why do I feel so connected here? Like, I've always thought like my grandma was Syrian and Polish. So like, I never even thought to look at my grandpa's side, my Jiddu side. Tell me why when I looked up our surname, my family comes from literally 57 minutes. The town they're from, that they immigrated to America from, is 57 minutes from where I'm staying at now. Like, duh, no wonder I feel this way. My ancestors are here. Okay, this is in fact the right building. So here we go. Stunning. Look at the little pee-pee. Stunning. Wow. That's a wild scene. I literally thought this one was so cute, and then the title is literally The Rape of Prosperina, so my interpretation of the art is not all there. Guys, I'm really not trying to be like that annoying white girl that goes abroad one time, but like, I'm actually like tears in my eyes reading some of this and looking at some of this. Like, it's one thing to learn about it in school and hear about it, but then it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I have tears in my eyes. I was coming to show you guys the little cafe, but then it immediately started raining, like literally the second I sat down, but I'm gonna still do it. So cute. So cute. But I have to get up now. I feel like Hillary Duff. Let the rain fall down. I just wanted to eat my freaking Diet Coke in the piece. We're about halfway through. I think I can only do like 2 hours today. There's so much. It's so overwhelming. Literally, when I tell you I was walking through there with literal tears in my eyes, like I don't even consider myself a history girly. Like I don't really know that much about history, which I know is like kind of embarrassing to admit, but like I don't know that much. But like I've known a lot of things I saw and like learned a lot, and like just seeing some of the things that like I've always like heard about and then seeing them, it's really cool. And really beautiful. And this is just like the slower pace of life that I like. Like there's parks everywhere and people just sit and live more intentionally, like live more slower. Like 2 Sundays ago, I sat in the park and read a book. I started The Artist's Way, which I'm going to do a whole separate video about, but this kind of like The Artist's Way is you do your daily pages and you take yourself on an artist date. And so this is kind of like my artist date of the week. And this is why I kind of brought you guys with it. I'm going to do a whole separate video on the book and like why I'm starting it and all that. But yeah, I just sat in the park and read a book. And so just like slowing down, living a slower pace of life is something that I think I've needed, especially when I started working for myself. When I worked last year at the toxic company, like, which forced me to start working for myself, just like I was working like 18 hours a day for like 7 months. It will burn anybody out. And then when I started working for myself, it was more like a 24/7 thing. So this is forcing me to slow down and to learn balance. And there's so much that I want to take back into my life and just live more intentionally and live more full life. So we're going to go back in and explore some more. But I didn't expect myself to like get emotional. I'm also like probably hormonal, but like it's very emotional and beautiful and just like history. There's so much history to the world and like so many people and generations before us. And like the fact that I had just like looked up my family stuff last night and then my friend sent me this museum today to go to, it just all kind of felt like I'm on a journey for something. I'm searching for something. I don't know what. Maybe it's myself. Like I'm finding myself more and more every day, more and more on this journey every day. And I'm having a hell of a lot of fun doing it. I don't know, but these guys look like they're kind of not nice. Oh, now we're gonna bike home. Well, I made it home just in time for my meeting with Riley. So, excuse me, I then worked all day, took a shower, and then just laid in bed and cried. Not because I'm sad, but because I can like genuinely feel myself growing and healing and shedding some things that have needed to be shed for a minute. So it kind of just hit me all at once because I think today was just like so beautiful and special. And part of the reason I started The Artist's Way, which we're going to get into that in a different episode, was because I just want to start creating things that are more authentic to me, my voice, and like have a deeper meaning. And so I think that starts with like finding out who I am and like doing the like ancestry and then the museum and then having the chat with my mom is really what made me cry. But I wanted to show you guys the tote that I got because honestly, like I felt bad because like I had made purchases. Like I purchased the perfume and the skincare that I probably didn't like. I needed it because like look at these bags. She's not sleeping. The jet lag is really real. But this purchase we can feel less bad about because it gives back to a really special cause that's really like honestly beautiful, and every single cent goes to this place. So I want to like find out if they have an Instagram from this place that you guys can buy from too, because it's honestly such a chic bag and such a good mission. I'm going to read this because this right here, this is all of our fast fashion. And this is where it actually goes. And it basically like causes a bunch of fires and then they have to like burn some of this. So it's just like really bad. So every single piece of this is like recycled denim from this picture. I'll take a picture for my editor so he can put it in. But it's all recycled clothes from all the waste from Ghana, and like the proceeds and all these clothing that gets upcycled creates clothes for the farmers, and then like these bags, and like just helps the mission so you can like feel less bad about buying it. And honestly, you guys know I live for the checkered print, and this is like denim checkered. I'm gonna read you a little bit about the mission too. But like she's so cute, and it's like it's got some depth in there. Like there's some depth, and so I kind of just felt so fake carrying around my Erewhon bag here. It was a comfort thing. But then I like got sick of carrying around my freaking Erewhon bag. So now I'm gonna carry around this denim bag, and I love it. But it's called the Revival. This bag was made by the Revival in collaboration with the Victoria and Albert Museum, out of fabric restored from landfills, beaches, and Kontamoto, the largest secondhand clothing market in West Africa. Denim is the most common fabric found at these sources, which the Revival turns into protective workwear for the local farmers.
The Revival is a community-led nonprofit organization creating awareness, art, and jobs with upcycled global textile waste coming to Ghana. This project gives new life to fabric which otherwise would be discarded. The Revival invites us to cherish this bag as a piece of wearable art and reflect on the impact of clothing waste across the globe. And so, like, I had read this story too about, there was this like beautiful dress, but it was like 350 pounds. So it was going to be like $1 million. So it's so expensive in London. Like, I thought LA was expensive. I am going to get a lot of Amex points this month, let's just say, because she been swiping. Okay, so I saw this beautiful dress, and that's like kind of what caught my eye. And then I saw the tote, and I was like, I can afford the tote, but I cannot afford this dress. It made me, like, there was this like card on the wall about the mission before I even had this card, and the woman came up and told me that every single cent goes directly to these people. Like, they don't take anything, like it all goes there. And like, so I was like, that is like, made me feel really good and made me feel really like happy to be a part of something. And so like, that's why I really wanted to make sure I showed you guys the bag and like shared about the mission, because I'm sorry I look like this, but also like, who's gonna make it to the end? We don't know yet. Hopefully everyone. But about how there's so much material that sometimes it like catches on fire and starts fires, and just like with everything that happened and all that stuff, like unnecessary fires are not, you know, we don't need to have those for anybody and anywhere. And especially when this is like things that we did to their community. We as consumers, we just have like a consumption problem. So when you can upcycle, and like, honestly, upcycling can be so chic. I can't wait to wear this bag everywhere. And yeah, I am really excited to share with you guys more about the artist way that I've been reading, introduce you guys to some besties that I've met in London, introduce to you my besties from back home, like little FaceTime chats with my friends, really to just like get to know the people in my life that mean a lot to me, have them on recurring, and then like people that I meet on this journey. I want you guys to come with me, because this is not just me talking. This is like a community I'm trying to build with you guys, and I'm really grateful for you guys that have been here and been supportive this whole journey. I don't want you to think I'm crying because I'm sad. I'm just trying to be more authentic online and with my community. And yeah, sometimes you have a really great day and you have a really cool day with yourself, and then you come home and cry because you realize there's some things you need to let go, but you're also proud of yourself for the version that you're becoming. So let it go, like Elsa. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you didn't. Let me know if you loved it. Let me know if you didn't love it. Let me know what kind of content you want to see while I'm on the journey for the rest of the year. And I love you. I mean it. Bye bye.